Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Next Gen Evo Extreme. This time I'm going to show you what are the top 5 tractors to have in Farm Simulator 19. If it's you all want to see, then please stay tuned. Hello all, welcome back, and yes, as said in the intro, this little video is just going to be about what the 5 must-have tractors you've got to have in Farming Simulator 19, or at least in my opinion. Obviously, this will cause a lot of debate and not so much controversy, but yeah, obviously everyone's got their personal favourites, whether it's the brand, the type of tractor, the number of wheels, or the lack of wheels, but yeah. Let's have a look, shall we, at number 5. I have gone with the Valtra T234 World Record Edition. The reason why this is number 5 is mainly because it's a bloody fast tractor. As you can see, do 80 miles an hour, no problem whatsoever. Obviously, it can tow, it's got a front 3-point linkage, and yeah. Oops, get rid of that. Yeah, obviously some downsides of it is the lack of stability at high speed, so that's one thing to take into consideration. But yeah, this tractor is made by Giant Software. It's got 250 horsepower, it's cost 215 grand, and top speed obviously is 80 miles an hour or 130 kilometers per hour. And this was released all the way back in 2019, I think, like midway through 2019. So yeah, that is that. Heading now to number 4. It is the new Big Butt 16V 747, and yeah, it's a very good beast of a tractor. It's absolutely monstrous. With was it 1100 horsepower it got? Yes, it's 1100 horsepower. Yes, it cost 315 grand. Obviously, you've only got wide tyres or duals, you don't have triples, but I think I can see why, because if you turn all the way to the right, your wheels were nearly hitting, so I can imagine if we had triples on this. But yeah, let's get the help menu up, let's just go over some of the options you can have with this. That's it. Obviously, you can open the front end on this, like so you want to inspect your engine, have a little service. Obviously, you've got the doors that open up on this side, like so. Yeah, and that's it. And one thing I like with this, you can tow pretty much anything. Let's say, I don't know, you had 750,000 litres of lime to transport. That's no problem, that's what you got the Big Butt for. Not really missing that, because look what I've got over here. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 105,000 litres of lime. So that's what, 840,000 litres I think. So let's hook this baby up. And I do apologise, the frame rate does suffer here. Obviously, I did try to experiment with 20 trailers of this of over 2 million litres, but every time I went over 12 trailers, the game just crashed altogether. So I don't think FS19 likes when you try to tow anything over 1 million litres on console at least. Just get rid of the help menu, but yeah. Also, I do apologise for the frame rate, but obviously it's a bit slow acceleration, but hey, this has got no problem towing this at top speed of 90 miles an hour. Obviously, one thing I do think about is the physics of this, because basically what this is saying, 840,000 litres of lime is equivalent to about 15 blue whales, or 15 or 20 blue whales on the back of this, so it makes me wonder if that's actually realistic. But who needs realism on FS19 where you can just have a massive train, a massive convoy of line. So let's say if you got a line farm, you're in charge of supplying line. The Big Bud 16V 747 is the tractor for you. Obviously, see its limitations, hat disc capacity. It can't do hills, but who needs hills on a flat map like No Man's Land? So yeah, it's moving ahead to the next tractor. What is it? The game saves a bit like that, I think. Even recording this, the game ain't loving me, so let's head into number 3, which is the Fiat 1000 series. And this one I have extensively modified to a 1300 DT with quad tracks, because why not? Why not indeed? Obviously, I love using this little tractor. I use it on a lot of my personal saves. It can pretty much tackle anything. It can tackle snow, it can tackle mud, like even like whole macra. After a bit experimental with snowy lands on that map, and even taking the steepest of slopes in whole macro, which are very steep. This little engine has got no problems whatsoever. Oh, and I've spent it. That's just my draw. Oh, Stompy! Okay, but yeah, actually I'll quickly show you these 3 tractors in the shop icon, because I thought I'd show you that with the other 2. So we're going to head here and we're going to look at the Valtra world record, which is under medium tractors. And you go all the way to, depends on how many mods you've got, which I've got lots. So yeah, the Valtra T234 world record edition. Obviously no customization options, but who needs customization when it's just look at that face. It's like a transformer on the front. Next, we're going to go to large tractors, and this time it's the Big Bud. Oi, oi, oi. Where are you two? There are the 16V 747. And this was made by JHG Modding. So yeah, you've got 2 options. You've got twin wheels or wide wheels. Twins or wides. Twins or wides. That's pretty much it for that. Now, for the Fiat, you go all the way over here. Do not get confused with the base game Fiat. And, yeah. Oh yeah, one thing to note, all of these mods are available on all platforms, because I play on the PlayStation 5. So, yeah, this is the the Fiat 1000 series. All-wheel drive, you do have a 2-wheel drive option. Base game, it's like this, 32.5 grand, 110 horsepower, and obviously got the configurations here. Got 100 kilogram front weight. And this is the thing I hate about console is this little fiddly maker, but yeah, it goes from 100 to 700 kilograms front weight. Wheels, you got for trail board, you got standard, reverse front tread, wheel weights, wide tires again, extra wide tires, rear twins, twin wheels, narrows, back to standards. Got Nokian standards, got Michelin standards, twins, rear twins, wheel weights, extra wide tires, reverse front tread, back to standard. Got Mitas, same thing here. Next you got the crawler track for the rears only. That will cost you an extra 10 grand. Or you can have both for 15 grand. So you got that. Also you got beacons. Got different configurations like diagonally, either side, no beacons, 1 beacon, 2 beacons. Plenty of customization options there. Let's go to this. Let's get doubles at the front. Our design got a straight exhaust, or you got standard or stainless steel exhaust. Engine, this is where you got the engine upgrade. So you got the 1000 DT or the 1300 DT, which gives you an extra 40 horsepower, or what I go for is the 1300 DT tuned 185 horsepower. And as long as you don't have a front weight on it, you can have a front loader attachment. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is that. Now at number 2, obviously it's a bit hard to figure out which one for number 2, but I have gone with the John Deere 7530 Premium. And yes, it's pretty much a basic John Deere tractor. I know not everyone's a fan of John Deere's mainly because of the high stock counts on console, but I don't really have stock counts are a problem for me, especially on maps like No Man's Land where you start off with literally nothing. So yeah, obviously it's very versatile, 32 miles an hour, nothing special. Also, let's have a look in the garage. Okay, it's under medium tractors. Obviously, you can tell I'm a big Case fan and a huge John Deere fan. So you've got the Premium Series, or you can have the normal one or one with the gear shift sound. I usually go with the gear shift sound, but for this video I just went with the 730 Premium Series. But yeah, configurations got standard, 360 kg, 560, 760, 1010 kg, or front hydraulics, and back to standard. Wheels, trail board, you got standard, wides, narrows, rear twins, wheel weights, and wide tires, back to standard. Michelin's, it's just standard or twins. And back to trail board, or design, you got fenders, or no fenders. That's just for the front, yeah, it's just for the front fenders, I think, yeah. Engines, you got the 7130 Premium for 209 horsepower. You got the 7230, 106, oh no, 7130, sorry, for 151. 7230 for 161. 7330, 185. 7430 for 196, or the 7530 Premium for 209 horsepower and back to the 7130. Cover, you've got standard, left beacon, right beacon, or both beacons. And again, front loader attachment, which I do find very useful. Now at number 1. Let this save a sec. Let's turn you off a sec. Oh yeah, that's set to 5 minutes because the game kept on crashing on me, but yeah, number 1, it is the Case Magnum MX Magnum series. And a lot of with these tractors, what I go for is not so much the price, even though the price does really help. It's just it's the bang for your buck. It's not always good for the cheapest tractor. It's getting the best value of your money. Of which was the Case Magnum MX series. There is a lot of value to it. Obviously, this was developed by Casarius Modding. It recently came out in January 2021. Base price is 60 grand. And you can go up to a 285 horsepower engine. So, yeah, let's have a look into the store, shall we? So, again, under medium tractors. So, we'll scoot all the way across here. Go find it. Yeah, the MX Magnum series, 60 grand base price. I don't know why that's saying 320 horsepower. There ain't a configuration to get 320 horsepower to configuration. Got a small bracket, big bracket, 700 kilogram front weight, 900, and a front 3-point hitch. And back to standard. Wheel brands, you got lizards, so you got rear duals with weights. I got hubs. So yeah, you've got a lot of customization options on this. Michelin's got wide singles. So yeah, again, and that's it for, yeah, I've got lizards, got, yeah, singles and that. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much standard Aussie fenders. You can have front and rear, front fenders, rear fenders, or none. Attachments, you've got the standards, which I don't know what that is, but I guess that's something to do with something above. But you've got standard or a quick hitch, which is at the back. You see, got standard 3-point hitch, or we've got the quick hitch. Windows, you got regular, got tinted glass. Engine, you got the MX180, which is 145 horsepower, 165, 185, 230, 270, 285, and back down to 145. Extremities, you've got none or USA flashers, and again, a front loader attachment. That is my top 5 tractors of FS19, but there are some honourable mentions. So we're going to get all the way over here. This is a very old one. It's the Challenger M800 Python series, and yes, this is again developed by Giant Software. 427 grand, and it's got a base horsepower of 492 horsepower, and I do use this a lot of my personal series when I do have the large tractors, when I'm not using the John Deere's or the cases, because just look at that turning radius. It's very small, very tiny, like so. Next one we're going to go with, we'll skip these two, go back to those at the end. We've got the John Deere 7R series, or no 8RX, sorry, my apologies. This is developed by SIID Modding. Obviously this is part of the 7 series and 8 series. Obviously you've got tons of configurations with this pack. This is different tractors, but let's show you in the store for this, which is under large tractors. And we're going to go all the way up to here. The 8RX series, you got the EU edition. You do have a USA pack, I'm pretty sure, but obviously I'm from the European Union, or was part from Europe. Now I'm part of Britain, so so yeah, you got different horsepower: 357, 388, 420, 458, back to 357. Windows, you got tinted level 1, tinted level 2, back to regular. Front weights, got 300, 500, 700, 1100 kilograms, or a front 3-point attachment, or none. Also, you got an additional screen here. I think that's for the inside, I think. Actually, I can't find where that one's. Oh yeah, I can see it's on the inside. Yeah, it's just more for just cockpit, and got working lights. Also, you got your standard ones at the front and at the back, but these ones gives you some extra headlights at the front. So that is that. Next, it is the Massey Fergguson 135, sorry. Obviously, this is the multi-power edition, and yeah, with this, there ain't really that much to say about it, to be honest, because this is developed by Peter J. Again, this recent came out in the early half of January 2021, and it's a very good starting tractor for a very small farm. I use this on my personal No Man's Land Survival Challenge series, and so does a lot of other people, and there is a reason for it. It's just, if you want to upgrade from the Ferguson, this is to get the Massey Fergguson. So yeah, let's show you this in the store, shall we? Small tractors this time around, and it's this one, the Massey Fergguson 135. Base game price 10.7k. You cannot argue with that. Or you can go with the multi-power, and what that does, even though it doesn't tell you in the store, the 135 gives you 90 miles an hour top speed. The multi-power gives you an extra 2 miles per hour. And obviously, this little pack comes with its own dedicated front loader attachment. Don't do what I did, was getting the base game front loader attachment and attach it to this. It looks absolutely hideous. Wheels, your basic weights, wides, rear twins, narrows. Headlights, you got side headlights, back to standard. You got a flat top version, got cab, or you got shells type fenders. Got a front mudguard. Okay, it's front weight frame. 200 kilograms, back to standard. And again, the colours pretty much the same for the others. So they got their own, yeah, they got their own little fixed customization options. Like the Fiat, you can get a worn black, restored black, or a worn or restored green, or a worn and restored orange. And lastly, but certainly not least, it is the new little Fiat, the Fiat 605C Super. And this was developed by, is it Felipe? No, Pepe 978, sorry. It is a Fiat crawler tractor, 605 displacement, 340/56 CM3, 90,000 basing price, and maximum speed of 8 miles an hour. And again, quickly showing this sword before, I'll tell you why this is an honourable mention, and it is so close to hitting that top 5, I think. So yeah, Fiat 605C, you've got standard, 250 kilogram front weight, 450 kilogram front weight, rear linkage, lift plus weight, 250 for lift, 450 lift. Now design, you've got the Fiat without the cabin or with the cabin. And engine type, you've got 605C or 605C Super. Again, colours, got your terracottas, the Fiat OM, and black. So yeah, got that. But I can tell you why this is one of my personal. It's my personal favourites that's not in my top 5, because you see, we've got a bit of a slope here. And I was messing around on Ravenport, it was, I think. Yeah, my personal little series on Ravenport. I got both of these, and I thought, why not connect these two together and see if we can tow it. Obviously, this is a tractor because of that. It's got a lot of torque, so let's put it on cruise control. And just look, this is a massive 6850 air cart. Oh, this is just the cedar bit. I haven't got the actual planter bit of it, but that's just because I want to show you the weight. But I've tried this with the planter attachment part of this pack, and this can get up here with no problem whatsoever. Is it practical though? No, it isn't. This is not practical, but if you just want to have something to laugh at, why not? Yes, 1 mile an hour crawling up here. This will get up here, and yeah, let's just skip ahead, shall we, to where we are at top of this little hill. Like we have reached the limit for this little Fiat, but yeah, such a little, it is a little Pepe Fiat. It is a little Pepe engine, and yeah, is it? Yeah, like I said, is it practical? No, it ain't. But if you just want something to laugh at, then go with that. And let's end this little thing with a dive. Splat. But yeah, that is it for this little short video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you agree what I think is the top 5 tractors in the FS19, say so. If you think I've missed something, or you think I'm wrong in whatever way, then feel free to comment. Everyone's got their own personal favourite tractors. This is just mine. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, remember to like the video, comment down below, share it if you want to, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we are aiming 1,000 subscribers by the end of August of this year. So I appreciate all your support, but for now, this is me, Next Gen Envoy Extreme, and I will see you all very soon.